Say the Victor. Well, how's everybody doing today? Amazing, I hope. Another video from your older than average YouTuber. I'm showing how makeup looks on aging skin using a mix of natural and sunlight. And we got some sunlight today, so that is awesome. We will be playing, as the thumbnail says, with my mystery bag from Sydney Grace. And heads up, there was a disaster, but it was repaired. If you are into watching this and this is something that you want to see, you know what? You're in the right place. And you know what you need to do? You need to keep on watching. Okay, are we ready? Are we ready to play with our Sydney Grace mystery bag? I did an unboxing, I guess at this point last week, or unbagging, and I thought now I have some time. It's nice and sunny out, so I have to do a few errands. I can do them on foot because the weather is nice today. So I thought I would play with our Sydney Grace. So refresher, here is the shadows that we got. We got one duplicate of this one, but that's going to be part of a future giveaway. But here's our color story here. We got some beautiful blues and neutrals. And then we also have a few other items here. So we had a highlighter. I guess I should have taken these out of the box first, but here we are. So then we had a loose pigment eyeshadow, and then we have a beautiful highlighter, and I thought we could play with that first. I've done basically my base. I just left room for a highlighter. I'm gonna put lips, and then of course our eye look. And then we had this beautiful, and I'm gonna see if I can incorporate this, and it is this beautiful blue metallic-y liquid eyeshadow. And I thought maybe I might try and incorporate this. As always, I didn't plan this out. I knew what color story we were going to do, but I wasn't sure if I was going to use all the items or not. So I think the first thing what we're going to do is we're going to go play with the highlighter. I'm going to take, yes, I left the little sticker on there because I didn't want it to get all over while I was filming. So that is there. So let's give it a little flip and see what we get. Oop, not a lot has come out, so we're gonna flip that again, which is good. I don't want tons and tons to come out, but I would like to be able to get some to grab. Yeah, we've got a little bit there, some in the lid, and then there. And then let's grab some on our brush. Let's swirl around and see what we got here. Oh, that's pretty. I grabbed just a little, because you never know. My Give Me Glow powder highlighter is literally, I'm seeing from space. So yeah, if that's not your vibe, you have to be a little bit more careful. And then because this one has a little bit of a pinky sheen to it, so I put on a pink blush as well. So this is a nice buildable highlighter. And then looking at it up close, it's not seeming to leave any texture or anything. So this is a nice, oh yeah, this goes nicely into the skin. So this is a very beautiful highlighter. Nice. Because you never know, like sometimes when you get the ones that are a little bit darker, that they could be too dark, but this is really pretty. Huh. Maybe a little bit more. I see you, Sydney Grace. For how it reads on the skin, to me, this could almost give Me Glow for a run for this. I mean, maybe not as much for impact, but again, this is not like a white color or anything like my Give Me Glow is, but yeah, nice. Okay, so I already have some eye primer on. I'm almost done my Suva Beauty one, so I just did that on before because I always thought we're going to do this as a chatting video today, and it's going to be more of a neutral with a pop of blue. I think that this hopefully won't take super long. All right, here we go. So what I think I'm going to do is I think I want a darker blue outer edge and then a lighter neutral inner edge. I saw somebody, and now I can't remember who it was, rocking that on some show or something I was fiddling around on YouTube with. So I'm going to start with this lighter shade here. And I'm going to take a floofy brush, and then I'm going to just kind of sweep it around the front of my eye. Okay, so it's a little bit of pickup with a floofy brush, so we get, or kick back, so you just be careful. There's the shade there, and then let's quickly bring that to the front and see how impactful. Ooh, this goes on darker. A little bit, not a lot, a little bit darker than how it looks in the pan, I think. Here, let's hold that up again. So that's that shade there. And then try and have, like I said, a more neutral front half and then the blue back half. I'm just going to the gluten-free bakery. I found out that they had keto stuff, and I have a friend that's doing keto, so I thought since I'm seeing her tomorrow, I can maybe, if they have some still by the time I get there, I can pick up a little treat for her. And then I need to go mail birthday card, mail some bills for my Strata, and send out a little gifty to a friend of mine. Hopefully they will like it. And I know I was supposed to do some bank stuff today, but I don't think I'm going to get to that, but I may get into doing some more Strata paperwork today. I know, so exciting, right? And if you can hear it in the background, I'm doing some laundry. I'm trying to get some chores done in between. I'm a big believer of everything in its place, but sometimes the other aspects of cleaning, like keeping up on dusting and stuff, get away from me. So I really need to work on that. But as part of my how I am, I need to schedule things, and they have to be on the schedule or I won't do them. Or I won't remember to do them, which is a big fight for me. Okay. So there's that shade there. That's pretty nice. And I think I might just put a little bit of a darker one there, and then we're going to go look into the blues. So this one seems like it's a little bit cooler of a shade, so I'm going to go with that shade there. I'll just take another little brush here, and we're going to dip into that, and of course I'll put the color up on top as I'm using, and then I'm going to do in the middle and then slightly over what I've already placed. Like I said, except for the Tiny Marbles palette, I've not played with any Sydney Grace. So, and I really like the Tiny Marbles palette, so I'm really excited to try some more shades here. Oops, I went a little high, so we're going to have to match up there a bit. And then I'm going to blend that out, because as part of my resolutions for 2023 in makeup, I want to get better at this blending game and playing with colors I don't use as much. I used to be a put on a little lavender eye and go when I was younger. It was all about bright lips, bright cheeks, and then a little bit of eye color. But as I've gotten older, I've been having fun playing with lots and lots of color, so going back to some more neutrally things is a process. So there we go. I wonder if that shiny eyeshadow, liquid eyeshadow, would make a good liner. Maybe we'll do it that way. All right, so we've got our neutral in the front. I think I wish I had one more slightly lighter shade to be in the inner corner, but I'm only going to use these shadows, so here we are. Okay. Now, we have one blue matte, so that's what we're going to start with here. So that's that shade there. And then I'm going to go into this, like, this one, which brush do I use? Maybe not. Let's try this smaller brush to start and see if I can get an angle going as well. This one goes on nice and opaque. didn't bring my tape, so we're going to try and do this by hand. All right, so we'll definitely need some building up, but as y'all know, I'd rather build and then have to do damage control. That is not something I'm good at. All right, so we're gonna have this darker shade, matte shade on the outer edge. And let's match it up on the other side. Just can't believe how beautiful sunny it is today. It's been raining so much the last little while and it's been so dark and kind of meh. So it's nice to have a little bit of sunshine in January. We had one January where it rained every single day, like torrential every day for the whole entire month. So I'm glad we didn't get that this year. But people are still thinking there might be some of the white stuff coming. So I hope that is not true. I don't mind staying at home or having to walk places, but I hate being trapped. Not because I just wanted to stay home. Okay, this is a little kind of murky, so we're gonna need definitely some of those nice bright shimmers to bring this up a bit here. Here we go. Yeah, that's better, right? To fix that shape, bring that swoop over a little bit more, and then let's try and do the same on the other side. All right, so I think I got all the shape that I like. We will play more with like intensifying and adding shimmers and stuff, but I think right now I got the shape the way I like it. And I think that is doing okay. So now for the bottom, just take this little angled brush here. I'm just using my Sigma brushes. I've been really enjoying the basic set that I got from them. I have a lot of really nice makeup brushes, but I can see why, again, people were all about the Sigma life here. Yeah, this definitely needs some brightness, I think. As we can tell, I'm not really good at mixing neutrals and color together. All right, so we got a little bit down on the bottom there. I think I'll bring a little bit more shimmer to the front, part. Okay. So like I said, we're gonna have to intensify and stuff, but I've got my shape down, I've got some color down, and now let's play with a little bit of shimmer. So we've got 3 different ones. We've got the dark, the mid, kind of a silvery tones. I think I might leave that more. Maybe we can use that as an inner corner. So let's try the middle one first. Do middle and see what we got. And then I've got some spray there. Okay, with a denser brush, you get definitely a little less kickback in these shadows than when you do. Yeah, this is definitely quite a murky eye. I'm gonna see if I can fix this. Yes, neutrals. I think I just like either all neutrals or all colorful looks. I think mixing this, I don't know. This is my strength, but like I said, I want to try and learn some things and up my game. So do shimmer all the way. Might add a little bit of that darker one. Oh, I wish you could see, like in my mirror, looking here at the light, this blue also seems like it has a little bit of a purple shift in here as well, which is interesting, but I don't think you can really see it on here. Okay, that's making things better. What a little shimmer can do, hey? Okay, I am going to use the same brush and I'm going to go into the darkest shade there. And again, another reminder to myself to put the colors up in the corner there, because it has a really fine script on the back, so it's a little bit hard for me to read without glasses. Okay, so now let's do the darker one up here. Yeah, it's very interesting. Yeah, do get a little bit of a purpley shift on that one. Just light. I don't know if it's me, but I think so. Or maybe periwinkle shift. Maybe that's it. It's more periwinkle than blue. All right. Yeah, now that I brought more blue over, adding the shimmer, I think that's helping. I like that. All right, so now we have that shimmery light shade. I think I'm going to I'll cover a little bit of the neutral, but like I said, I'm not thinking, I think I'm either just a color girl or a neutral girl. Not the twain shall meet. So now let's use this lightest shade. Well, this way we've used all the shades except for the one brown, so there we go. There we go. Now we fixed my neutral issue. We covered it in blue. Oh, there we go. Okay. Though I do like those shadows, I will definitely try and use them for neutral looks. This will be a good palette, or for when I've got a colorful palette, I do want something a little bit for blending, like on the top or something, a neutral shade. Use this, but there, yeah, I like it better as an all blue look. Yeah, there we go. That's better. All right, and then I'm going to, hi honey, I'm gonna bring the blue all the way up to the front here, the dark blue. I know, Mom's filming, so now of course you gotta come and say hi. But if I pick you up, you get all cranky. I know. You an opera singer today? Okay, so now we've gone from a neutral to an all blue look. All right, there we go. So now I do want to, I've got a very thin brush here that I used for liner the other day, blue, so that came off nicely. So let's try using a little bit of this and see if we can make this a liner here. So now remember, a lot came out really easily, so I'm just going to try and squish just a little and grab a little on this brush here. I mean, it might be too close in blue, but let's see if I can. Yeah, I think the shade's too close to the same. Yeah. Oh well. So why don't I take a little bit though and use that on the inner corner though. All right, there we go. Let's put on a little mascara. Yeah, I think it's with that shape, I don't really think I need a liner. I think some lashes would look really nice with this. I like these. Okay, so let me go put on a lip, brush out my hair and my brows, and then let's go from there. So we'll be back in a second. Okay, so here we are, some earrings, a little bit of Colored Rain neutrally pink lip, and a sugar rose. I did end up putting on some lashes. These were from my Ace Beauté mystery box that I ended up wrecking. They were supposed to be, or they are magnetic, but the magnetic glue was dry. I still haven't bought any magnetic glue, so I've been using them with regular glue, but I do have another set, so we're good. I really like them. Look at this. Flutter, flutter, flutter. So yeah, okay, well, things can go awry. I wanted a blue and neutral look. I wasn't quite liking how the neutral part was going, and it became a blue eye. But there we go. That's the magic of makeup. You can fix your messes. But anyways, I like these shimmers a lot. Like I said, you can kind of, there, see if I kind of get your right lights in there, you do get a little bit of a purpley kind of look in here with this one blue, but I know it is a blue, but somehow I guess maybe it's the periwinkle shows through a little bit more sometimes depending on the light. But wow, I'm really liking these shimmers that I got here a lot. These three are amazing. Blue is super nice too. I think I need a more denser brush, definitely. Definitely needed some building up. Neutrals, they're neutral, so they're fine. Like I said, I just didn't like how that was going. At least for me, it's, you know, my how I know how to mix things. I need a little bit more practicing mixing neutrals with colors like this. But in the end, I did like this. I am really liking this highlighter. We'll still need to play with this shimmery. See, if I would have done, see, that's it. See, if I would have done a neutral eye with those three colors and added this shimmer on top, yeah. Hey, I thought I would just jump in, and as we were discussing in the video, I thought it would be really nice to play with all the neutral shades. I didn't have time to film it this morning, but again, I used the three neutral shades that are in here. I'll list the colors up on top. I basically use the lightest, I use this in the middle, I use this on the edges, and then I went and I put on our topper here, or these loose pigments. As a note, these definitely do better with the finger and then the brush to place it or blend it. With the brush, it didn't go on as well, at least for me, and I did use a dense brush and I did spray, but as soon as I use the finger, gorgeous. So back to our regular scheduled programming. Okay, that's for another time, totally. That's what I should have done. I should have done just a blue look and then trying to do it with the neutral. So I will definitely try that another time. So loving this. This, like I said, I didn't get a chance to use it. I put it on, but it's too much of the same color, so you didn't really notice, but it made a nice inner corner. So same thing too, this would be nice for a glimmery eye on its own, I think. And yeah, so I think that's everything. And of course, a little bag that it comes into, but I really liked it. I enjoyed playing with all these. I will definitely play some more. If I would have thought it through the first time, yeah, doing a neutral eye with this loose pigment would be brilliant. So that gives me another excuse to play with these. So anyways, that's it from me. Hopefully it wasn't too long. I just wanted to play with what was in my mystery bag, see what I thought. Like, I've never tried their highlighters before. I've never tried their liquid shadows before, and I only have the one palette, so I don't know, you know, because sometimes some palettes can be different from some singles. There can be some different formulas at different times, but yeah, I think this light turned out good, and of course with the flirty lashes. Okay, if you like this video, please give us a like, comment, and subscribe, or maybe hit that notification bell. If not, that's okay. We can still be friends. We can still avert disasters by making a blue eye together. As always, behave, make good choices, and we'll talk to you soon.